getting the hours of the time, the dates mixed up. Hopefully all of you can hear me. Hopefully all of you can hear me. If not, I apologize. This is Michael Washington. I'm here in my humble abode, praising and thanking God for giving me an opportunity to sit here tonight to discuss some very important things that I want to share with you tonight. It's regarding the inhumane conditions and unsanitary conditions inside the Oklahoma County Detention Center. I know a lot of you say, hey, you say so much about this stuff. When are you going to go to the next chapter? Well, until the horrific, dehumanizing, and inhumane conditions are upgraded inside the Oklahoma County Detention Center, located at 201 North Shortail here in Oklahoma City, there are going to be continual discussions, debates, wishes, and desires to file a federal civil rights lawsuit to counter those dreadful conditions that human beings are forced to endure for years at a time. Actually, the conditions can be corrected if we had humanitarian efforts actually strongly put to the test and use. Law enforcement agencies, we have the Oklahoma County Criminal Justice Authority that is preventing the county jail to have upgrades in its conditions because because of the stuff that we have going on here. So the whole point of the matter is that we must do what we can to civilize those conditions there as the inmates, human beings, are being subjected to cruel and unusual punishment. Now, this is the thing that we have to realize, that human beings should not exist this way. Now, I understand, and I'm sure everyone does, that if you commit a crime, then you have to pay the cost for the crime you committed against society. And that crime you must be held accountable for it. So, because of that, indeed, you're not supposed to be punished as an additional punishment for the conditions that you were subjected to after you go to jail for the crime you commit. Now, I say that to say, number one, you shouldn't be subjected to bed bug usage. You should not be subjected to jailers who have or get a kick out of putting rival gang members in the same pods and having them to fight one another as a gladiator appreciation for that jailer and getting satisfaction of two rival gang members going at it. Those are not corrective measures. Those are actually wicked, discriminatory, and diabolical creations of jailers who are going contrary to what the jail conditions and settings are supposed to be about, and that is for corrective measures. So I'm saying to everyone then that the only way we're going to improve the conditions where inmates are eating out of molded food trays, where they're not giving writing utensils, not able to order a canteen on time, not even being able to have their food prepared on time. These are some of the things that we have to get a grasp of, because those are the very things now that's really holding us up in the humanitarian need in confining people to where it is not a psychological decline in their human nature. Now, this is not something that we can just say in words. It have to be actions. Words do not earn trust, actions do. And because of that fact, we're going to need the only way to correct those measures where bed bugs are biting them every day, where you got 3 inmates into a cell that was designed to hold 2, where you have an influx of inmates, more than 1,200, from which the jail was designed to hold, when you have bad feeding measures, when you have inmates not getting out for proper showers or not even to change the bedding for 3 and 4 weeks at a time, some people sleeping on actual cots on the floor. These are necessary changes that need to be made in order for one to get a better grasp of the changes that need to be made where human beings are concerned. Some people are even in jail, like I said, years at a time before they finally make bond or finally are sent to prison, maybe even set free, the charge being dismissed. But I say to you, the dreadful conditions that we see going on in this county jail, which has been going on since 1991, it is important that we file a federal lawsuit in the United States District Court for the Western District of Oklahoma to better acquaint ourselves and expose the dreadful conditions going on inside the jail. We have to let the supporters, those people who are gaining from these inhumane conditions, such as legislators, business owners, and vendors who are inside the jail. We have to hold those people accountable. I know some of those people are going to lose money. I know some of them are going to need to feed their families. But at the same time, they should not be able to have vendors inside the jail disregarding how inmates are being treated and subjected to cruel and unusual punishment. Everybody has to play their role. They don't even get proper medical treatments. In some cases, inmates are allowed to die because the jailers and administration do not ensure that the medical procedures are properly provided to them. And this is really a shame. So my point, in order to make this lawsuit work, we're going to need financial support from anyone out there who is willing to become donors, barring race, creed, or color, because we're talking about human beings, lives of every nationality that is confined under those dreadful conditions, not only in the Oklahoma County Jail, but we just can't address every jail here in Oklahoma. We want to address the most vicious, the most unlikely, the most unruly, the most deadly of all the jails, and the largest jail here in Oklahoma as a whole. Just recently, 49 jailers gave up the job because they could no longer fit in and disregard, then turn their heads to what they saw was deadly conditions, even for themselves to work in. Being more than 300 staff members understaffed, witnessing inmate trauma and physical abuse by correctional officers, jailers, and also psychological pressures. I would myself have a trouble or problem working in a facility that is so destructive to human life. And I want to say to each and every one of you, those out here who are listening, I want for my motto to be embraced in the infrastructure of the county jail. I want the necessity, the need in people realizing that we can no longer appease people who are financially interested in and who are given prestigious recognition for the way the jail is being run. No question about it that we're getting ready to address the issues where individuals, companies, businesses were all profiting from the manner in which this jail is being run. And I say that if you look at the overall conditions of the jail versus an actual need in the changes being made for people in positions, legislators, city council people, business owners, jailers, and the like, for them to allow this to go on all this time, somebody's profiting. You cannot tell me that these people are that heartless. There are a few people who gain financially from it, who gain politically from it, and those are the ones mostly being recognized and given the benefit of conditions remaining the way they are. Well, we have conditions now much bigger than the few. We can no longer turn our head, no matter how much money these perpetrators may have. They must realize now that human lives are at stake. Enough has died since 2016 to 2019. Now adding 2021 to the equation, there have been more than 58 inmates who have died tragically in the Oklahoma County Jail. That is far too many dying. And now we must demand that conditions be changed in there. It's almost as if it's some sinister mockery of justice going on in there, as if to say, let's bet that one dies tonight, or how much money will you give me if I can ensure one person dies tonight? I mean, it sounds crazy on my part, I imagine, even to myself, but in reality, when you look at the overall conditions of it, the circumstances, then it's not far-fetched. So I guess I'm getting ready to end this live stream, but I want everybody to know, again, there need to be a collective effort on all of our parts to financially put together enough money to hire lawyers to look into the situation. Now, I'm thinking that it's going to take at least $25,000, but that's not an insurmountable amount that we cannot reach if we put our heads together. We want to make sure that the inmates are given proper and authoritative, just representation. We just don't want any lawyer to fold up after they get into it, because it's going to be a long haul. It's going to be a fight to the finish. And even the victor is going to be bruised up pretty good. But at least changes will be made based upon our relentless efforts. So again, y'all, if y'all want to participate in donating to the cause, Oklahoma Coalition Against People Abuse, where our motto is change your world and your world will change around you, we need you to get on board with us. Call us at area code 405-246-9089. And even if you don't want to be on the front lines, we can definitely use you on the computer. We can use you at email addresses to write letters for us, whatever you think that you will be good at. But we do need financial support. With that, I'll get ready to close. Thank you all very much, and may God bless you. Again, call us at area code 405-246-9089. And we'd also like for you to go and join our website. Not on our website, we're getting ready to do a website, but go to our Facebook page, Oklahoma Coalition Against People Abuse, and tell us what you like about what we're doing there and whether or not you like this video or not. All right, I'm getting ready to close. Please do not let what I say go in one ear and out the other, but bring it to the very surface of your mind and see the importance and need of people needing your help to make a change. I'll end this live stream now. And let me say one more thing, that you can also reach me at email address m.washington26@yahoo.com, or you can reach me at okcoalition101@gmail.com. All right, everybody, y'all be blessed, and let's get this live stream out. Hopefully I'll get some kind of feedback. Be blessed now. Take care.